Yeah, Kelly and Bob, so that meeting actually just wrapped up not too long ago, and a number of people from the city joined in, the mayor, the police chief. We also saw a city council member, a state representative, as well as city staff answering those questions as those residents were asking, what is the city doing about the issues they're seeing? Lana gets much more outside time since the start of COVID.
Now that I'm home full time, she gets a lot of walks now.
But also since the start of COVID, John Allison says he needs to watch out on their walks.
Human waste, a lot of trash, a lot of food trash, and unfortunately a lot of drug paraphernalia. I have to be very careful when I walk my dog because there are needles on the ground here.
We've reported on the concerns from ballpark neighbors like John. They say they've seen an increase in violent crime and shared concerns about those experiencing homelessness camping out in the area, as well as drug use and other issues.
This has always been kind of a dicey neighborhood anyway.
Pat has lived here for 25 years and says she understands what some of those who have been hanging out here are facing.
Helped for as long as I did. And working with people who they can't help themselves. They're mentally ill. They need services.
They each have their own frustrations with what's happening.
I don't want all that criminal element, you know, in my backyard, but I also understand where are they going to go? What are they going to do? Who's going to help them?
If that trash can get cleaned up before it has an opportunity to attract more people, or more trash, that would go a long way with keeping things clean.
With the Salt Lake City mayor and police chief all ears Thursday evening, ballpark residents shared those concerns candidly.
People just walk onto people's front porches, walk in people's houses.
A few parents actually who came to the building expressing concerns specifically about not feeling comfortable sending their kids to school just because of some of what they saw out in the parking lot. So
other cities that are planning on building any resource centers to sort of alleviate the problems that we are having with homeless in our area.
Mayor Aaron Mendenhall and Chief Mike Brown also offered their own thoughts.
Homeless resource centers are full, public places are closed, and we are seeing more people on the streets. This community commitment program is 2 phases. The first phase, which we would love to have started this week, and I anticipate it starting next week, is an enhanced and expanded neighborhood cleanup program.
We're assigning out overtime shifts so that we can increase our footprint in your community and through your neighborhoods with police officers. And we'll do that through some overtime efforts.
Pat says she wants to see more of a police presence, but also more compassion toward those experiencing homelessness.
They deserve to be treated like human beings. They deserve to be treated. The mentally ill and the substance abuse people deserve to have services and help.
John agrees about the services.
Whatever resources the city can provide, that'd be great.
He also wants to see a task force to clean up public sidewalks so that walks with Lana doesn't mean watching out. Now, in that meeting tonight, Mayor Mendenhall mentioned a couple of things. Her COVID-19 winter plan, which she just announced a couple of days ago to help those experiencing homelessness through the winter. She also said with Salt Lake City going to yellow, that means that some things like public restrooms are going to start reopening. So that should cut down on some of those issues like human waste. Live in Salt Lake City, Lauren Steinbrecher, Fox 13 News, Utah.